I was in a place where I was wanting to transition into something else, but I didn't quite know exactly what that entailed. I knew that they were offering coaching classes. And so for me, I thought, okay, that fits into my life. I counsel people and it seems like people are always coming to me for advice. And so I thought, okay, that will be a good field.
So once I learned about life coaching and, signed up for the class, I immediately started learning things that I can do as a business. So I hadn't started my business yet, but I learned and the tools and different things that I can do to be successful in my business and where to start. And so during class, I had wrote a book and it became a bestseller. And in that class, I learned how to monetize my book. So everything they taught in class on Monday, I was implementing on Tuesday.
I'll admit, every Monday after the class, I was just energized. Like, the class, you work all day, and you come to this class from 6 to 9, and you think, oh, I'm exhausted at the end of the day. Monday evenings, I was energized when I got home. I mean, I could feel the energy as I'm even driving off and going home.
The journey, the process wasn't the hard part. It was everything in life that was going to happen, whether I was in LTCA or not. That was the part that I had to continue to press through. But this is where LTCA actually kind of helped me. I had to coach myself. I had to be my number one client. So the days that I wanted to quit, the days that I got frustrated, being able to ask myself the same questions I would ask my client was something that was so important for me as I went through that process. Because there are times when you get tired, even as a coach, even as someone who helps other people, and being able to hear your own voice in those moments and to pull out of yourself the things that you would want your client to understand about who they are is one thing that I think that LTCA really helped me to pull through in some really narrow moments.
It has changed my life in so many different areas. One, personally, it just helped me to grow. When I came into it, I knew I wanted to use it to help other people, but I also knew that I wanted to work on me as well. I wanted to actually be a testimony of what can happen. And so I found that after taking this class, it went deeper than I ever thought that it would go. So it just reignited some of my dreams, some of my desires. It helped me in so many different ways. I mean, as far as educationally, just moving forward in my education, it helped me even advancing into the next level of my career. So it's affected even how I talk to people. Now when I'm talking to people, I find myself coaching more so than anything. So it's affected my life in every aspect.
I think the biggest thing in terms of the journey through LTCA is just, if I could sum it up in one word, it would be stretching. It really caused me to need to stretch beyond my limitations and even my own self-perceptions about what I could do and what I had to offer. It allowed me to build my confidence and really learn that I had, although I knew I had value, it expanded really the possibilities of what I could do with my experience and how I would be able to help others.
What's really awesome that they do is they flood you with tools. I mean, they teach you about Fiverr, a website that you may not have learned about, and how that can help your business. They teach you about the different niches, how to find your niche. I mean, they teach you so many components, and when things resonate with you, you're gonna know about it. You're gonna be like, oh, that's how I can do it. You've been thinking about it and then they'll bring another tool to class. You're like, yes, that's what I need to do. Or, oh man, that's okay. And so you learn to just dig through the clutter. You really learn how to dig through the clutter and pull out your clarity. Like, I got it, you know, like that aha moment, you know, you learn that in class. You might come, you know, introvert, quiet, you know, don't want to talk to anybody. By the time you're done, you're like, this is what I do, and this is what I'm called to do, and this is what I'm not called to do, this is what I am. You know, you're going to learn it and you're going to gain it in this class. So it's great to really have so many options and tools too. You know, you can't use all 50 tools that they give you, but the ones that you know resonate with you, you can really, you know, the sky's the limit.
I learned that coaching wasn't what I thought it was. The first thing that I learned, which is probably the biggest thing to learn, is coaching is not telling people what to do, how to do it. Coaching is the belief that God has given us all the information that we need. We just have to pull it out of ourselves. And so coaching really, it takes the pressure off of me trying to figure it out and letting the person figure it out through whatever God has already placed in there.
So when I think about LTCA and how it's prepared me for coaching, for the most part, it really comes down to the effectiveness of asking the right questions. And it's transferable, whether you're doing relationship coaching, whether you're doing small business coaching, career coaching, financial coaching, even personal coaching for your individualized goals. Every single one of those areas comes down to the effectiveness of how you ask those questions and how well you're listening as a coach.
I mean, you listen to it, you hear what it's called, and you think, oh, you're teaching people how to be life coaches. I think anyone who has a desire to see more in their life should actually be a part of it. I think it is transformational to the person going through it, even if they don't decide to be a life coach. It stirs things inside of you. I feel if you're an entrepreneur, and not necessarily completely owning your own business, but even from a standpoint of having side things that you have a desire to try, you get a peer coach. So you have someone who's holding you accountable for the whole year, and you have continued years also that you can be a part of it also. So if you have a desire to grow in your life in any area, I would suggest the class, because it's going to challenge you, it's going to push you, and it's going to help keep you on track for whatever goal you set for yourself.
I would say to someone, if you are at a point in your life where you know you're good at what you do, but you're not fulfilled in your current role, and you know there's more, then I would encourage you to learn and, you know, come to life coach, take life coaching class, because the unclarity that you have right now, by the time you're done with coaching class, you're going to have clarity, and you're going to be able to take what you do right now and you know, combine it together with coaching and how you can be an impact and serve the world.
You're already doing it for free. Why not get paid for it? Like, when it came to me, I was already coaching. I just didn't have it in a package branded way where I had resources where I knew what I was doing. So like, even when I talk to people and I hear them coaching and giving people ideas about their life experience, it's like, you're already doing it anyway. Why not take it to the next level?
My question would be, do you have a desire to see people do well, to accomplish their goals, to pursue their passions, and do you want to be a part of that process? If you do, then you want to try out LTCA.
This class is worth taking whether you want to be a coach or you just want to get to the next level in your own personal life, and there are some barriers that you need to overcome or some self-discovery that needs to happen for you to be able to get there. It's not just about being certified to coach other people, which that does come with it, but what you learn that you can apply in your own life, it is well worth it.
Life Transformation Coaching Academy is about equipping leaders, impacting people, and transforming lives. We believe if you become a part of our community, a part of our academy, you will transform, your life will be transformed, and your world will be transformed. Join us now and become a transforming agent to transform lives today for a better tomorrow. God bless you, and we look forward to seeing you. Life Transformation Coaching Academy.